So, Nintendo Switch presentation came and went. How was it? Well, it could have honestly been way better, but I think we really have to wait and see because only time will tell, which Nintendo doesn't have since this console launches in a month and a half. Let's first talk about the pricing. As you may think, $299 US, not so bad, right? Which it isn't, but when you compare it to the Xbox One or PS4, it is quite bad. Let's compare it to the PS4, for example. For $299, I can get a PS4 Slim with 500 gigabytes of internal storage, Uncharted 4, and a controller. For the Switch, I get 32 gigabytes of internal storage, no game, and one set of Joy-Con controllers. That's it. So already, if you want to get a game like Breath of the Wild, it's going to cost you $360. Do you have any idea how much a Joy-Con costs? Let me tell you, $29, $39? Nope, $49.99 for each Joy-Con, or $79.99 for a set of those two Joy-Con controllers. Well, maybe it is the pretty cool HD Rumble that makes it worth it, where you can eat a virtual sub. Or milk a cow's udders apparently. And oh, if you want the traditional Pro controller, it'll be $69.99 US. Why so much? I have no clue. I assume because it has the HD Rumble and all the little features like the IR camera from the Joy-Con controllers. But it's hard to know. The original Wii U Pro controller costs $49.99, very reasonable. And the Xbox One and PS4 controllers cost $59.99. Expensive, but hey, still a hell of a lot better than $69.99. Now let's talk about the games, because there's not that many at all. Not that many were shown, and there's just not that many coming within the release window. At least not any good ones. Honestly, the only good games that impressed and had enough content shown to impress was of course Zelda, the game that we have known to be coming for months, Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, and Xenoblade 2. And to be honest, I would have preferred Mario Galaxy 3, but hey, this is great too. One of the reasons the Wii U failed, because it had no launch games, and again the Switch has no launch games at all. In fact, it has the lowest amount of launch games like for any Nintendo console in recent history. Not kidding, I wish it was, but just 5 launch games, and all are not completely worth it like Zelda. Now it makes sense why for E3 only Zelda was shown, because that's all they literally have right now. Everything else is early concept, or not even, they don't even have enough to show anything. I mean, what do we have? 1-2 Switch, a game that honestly should have launched for free like Wii Sports and Nintendo Land with the console, but no. That game, 1-2 Switch, which is just a collection of mini games, costs $50. 50. I mean, and you got games like ARMS, which actually looks kind of cool, but really, who's this geared to? Will that even have online? I mean, I'm so glad that No More Heroes 3 is confirmed, but all we get is an image, no logo, title, or even a name to show? You know what that means? That means the game is so early in its development that they don't even have a working title, logo screen, or any content to show. That would have been a perfect time to show us gameplay, a trailer, something. That means that game won't probably release until 2018 or more than likely 2019, 2 years from now. They mentioned they have over 80 third-party games in the works, but to me, that means nothing. If they show nothing, I mean, unless they're saving a huge chunk of those for E3, which I hope, but I highly doubt, since this is literally their last chance to get as many people invested into the Nintendo Switch as possible. And it's absolutely mind-blowing to me that they've dropped the ball this hard. And I can't possibly be the only one thinking like this, and I know I'm not. That it could have gone so much better, and I know it could have. How? Having Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, and Zelda Breath of the Wild on launch, or near the launch window. Have a Metroid game, an F-Zero game, a Monster Hunter game, something, a Kirby game near the launch window. But no, we don't. I mean, Zelda Breath of the Wild is everything I ever wanted it to be. That trailer, that last trailer was amazing and made the presentation worth it. If that was not shown, that would have been the worst direct ever, hands down. And it still is pretty bad compared to the rest. I mean, they had an entire stage rented out. They had the hype but it just was boring. Most of the time, no games were shown. Nothing. I mean, where was Ubisoft? Where was Platinum Games? Where were all those other developers? And don't get me started on the online service, which we all know nothing about, but here's what I gathered from their official page. You need an app on your phone to play online and chat with friends and pretty much utilize any of the online features. It's free until fall 2017 when you have to start paying for online services and, of course, matchmaking of any kind. We don't know how much, but if it's more than $5 a month or more than $60 a year, then it's not worth it. But hey, you get free games like on PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold. Only those are NES, SNES games with supposedly newly added online features. Only they're temporary. You only get to have them for a month. So it's basically free NES rentals, games that are budget titles at this point that are like $5 to $8, while PS4 and Xbox One give you $40 to $60 titles, and you get to keep them forever. So I have to assume that really the games to come on out from here on out have to have plenty of online modern content like party systems, voice chat, achievements, but none of that was talked about. Nothing. Why wouldn't they talk about it if they had it? Which leads to me to assume they don't have that stuff. And really, what would the only online feature be worth having for this? Splatoon 2. I can't think of any other game having online that would be worth it. I'd rather just play Splatoon on the Wii U. That's a free and it looks exactly the same like Splatoon 2 at this point. Graphically, it doesn't look any different, and content-wise, Splatoon 2 better have plenty of content to justify it paying another $60. And I mean, what if I want to use my phone while I'm gaming? Like, I don't know, play music, play YouTube, podcasts, or anything like that? Can the app run in the background? Will it disconnect me from my match? And why do I need an app instead of using the console itself? Isn't that the reason why we're paying now? So we can use the features that come with the console, but yet we need to utilize our phones for it? That doesn't make any sense. It's a very Nintendo way to do things. And by Nintendo way, I mean very awkward, ineffective, and archaic. And why are so many games launching so far away? Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Why should I get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I know it comes with like Boo and the Inklings and like Bowser Jr., more maps, more items and stuff. But if I already have it on the Wii U, why am I gonna pay another $60 for all that? I mean, why can't we get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at a discount for like 20 or 30 bucks to upgrade it? But we have to pay the full retail price, and that's not even till April when it comes out. And also, where is Smash Bros Deluxe? That would have been a perfect game to have with extra characters, modern features for online where me and my buddy can play in 2v2 ranked mode. Something. Nintendo Switch has a lot of potential, but there's just wasn't enough to really engage me during this presentation. Probably won't get the best content until like a year or two later, just like the Wii U. And I mean, there's only 5 launch titles. Zelda Breath of the Wild is the only logical choice. Why isn't there a GameCube Virtual Console? Where's Pokemon Stars? Why are there so many games for casuals when Nintendo Switch reveal trailer made it seem like they were gonna focus on adults since there were no kids present at all? It's almost like they tricked us into thinking, hey, yeah, we're focusing on the hardcore and adults for sure. What is going on? I just hope there's another Direct coming out before the Switch comes out, but I highly doubt it. I mean, Nintendo, you try to do both mobile and console so hard, yet you fail on both fronts. If I want to take this thing on the go, like this thing only lasts 3 hours on the go with Zelda Breath of the Wild. So it can only be used a few hours. I hope the system succeeds. I won't be getting one as of now until I know more. I just can't justify paying $360 for one game when I can buy it for $60 on the Wii U and save my money. I mean, I hope they don't fail, but I see this becoming the Wii U 2.0. Anywho, what did you think of the presentation? Did it get your hopes up? Or did it lower them? Comment below and I will reply. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. And if you love what you saw, smash that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. This is Randomjeanc signing off.